Hi YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. I am Ricardo Lino, this is Deco, and today I'm gonna make a review about the Trimax. Am I in focus? Should be. So, the Trimax frame from KIZER. Basically, the Trimax frame is a frame that allows you to skate with 3x 110mm wheels. Something like this. 110mm wheels from Undercover, and they fit perfect on those frames. But you can also ride with 105, 100s, and of course you can go a little bit smaller, which I haven't tried. For me, I ended up realizing the 100mm is what works the best. But that's for the type of skating that I want to do with these frames. So basically, the Trimax frames, it's the, from what I know, it's the first UFS, the first UFS tri-skating frame, which means that you can put these in every aggressive skate boot if they have the UFS system. So if you have an old pair of Salomons, oops, I made a video about Salomons before. If you have some Razor skates, some Seba skates, some rollerblade, USDs like these ones, you can put the Trimax frame. One thing, if you're gonna be riding with a tall frame like this, you want a supportive boot. So I would say usually a little bit, if you choose a boot a little bit taller, an art boot or something like which is stable enough, it's gonna work better than a super low boot. So over here I have a pair of Carbon's Frankie Morales, but I ended up choosing the Sway because I think it was like it's a hard boot and it's a little bit higher boot. So I think it's a more supportive boot than the Frankie Morales, at least for these frames. Well, a lot of people would compare these to something like this. These are power blading frames. These are the KIZER Advanced that allow you to put 80mm wheels. These are the level 3s, I think, which allow you to put 72mm wheels. These, the Trimax, like I told you before, you can go up to 110. If you compare the 110 to an 80mm wheel frame, the difference, it's not that big. The difference, it's not that big. Of course, the wheels will stick a lot more, which will make you skate a little bit higher to the ground, which for some things work really good. In my opinion, I like the tall, not that I like the taller frames, but I like being higher to the ground when it comes to slides. And that's how I have the most fun on these skates, I would say. Like sliding with these skates just work. The first thing is, because you're sliding on 3 wheels, it's one less wheel sliding in the ground, which means less surface sliding, which makes it easier to start sliding. Then because you're taller, because you're higher to the ground, you can lean more without being scared of your boot touch. That would happen a little bit with these frames. It's like it's 80mm, but the boot is still wide. Usually on an aggressive skate boot you have these plates, and these plates would if this would be the ground, these plates would easily touch the ground when you try to slide, like parallel slides or any like unity slides. And when the plastic touches, when the plastic of the boot touches the ground, a lot of times it just slips out and then you end up falling. So that's one of the main advantages, in my opinion, for this. Also, something that you should know is, let's see if I can show you. On this wheel, the wheel is like down. On this one is also down. And this one, it's up. Which means that all these wheels have rocker washers, which mean that you can pull your wheels all down, all up, or you can play with different rockers. Right now I have the 2 rear wheels down and the front wheel rocket up, which means that usually when I slide I go more on the back two wheels, so like I told you before, even less surface touching the ground, which makes it easier to slide. If you ask me if you have more control, well, more wheels will give you more control while sliding, but to start sliding you can go from the front two wheels to the back two wheels, and that would make it a lot easier to turn and at the same time to slide, like I told you. People ask me, but are you gonna grind with those things? Are you gonna grind with these things? Well, it's possible. All these Macu and fish brains and soul-based tricks, those are easy. Those are just like any other aggressive skate. Well, not really the same, right? If you're doing a Macu trick, that's the easy one. But if you want to do like a topside trick, you usually need to bend a lot more. But that's just common sense, right? Taller frame, you need to do a proper topside if you want to do topsides. But they are totally doable. And I would say it has to do with your skill. If you can do like your topsides, like proper topside, you will be doing topsides with these no problem. Obviously you won't be able to hold the fish brain as long as you would be doing on a smaller frame with 55mm wheels. So for that it's a little bit different, but what's completely different is when you do, people call them grind block based tricks, kind of like a frontside, a royale, and unity, anything that has to do with sliding in between wheels. That's when these skates are completely different, and the truth is, that's when the fun starts for me. You usually slide right here where you have the middle wheel. On these ones, that's not really doable, right? Can you slide here? I don't think so. So you're gonna be, if you wanna do grind block slides, you're gonna be doing in between the first two wheels and the back two wheels. If you have bigger wheels like the, here they are. If you have bigger wheels like the 110s, you have a reduced space here, which means that it's going to be easier for you to get stuck while grinding on a coping or on a ledge. But it's still doable. It's always up to the way that, if you look here, if you lean your skate to the side, there's more than space for you to grind here. Of course, if your skate goes flat, if you try to grind something with your foot like this, you'll get stuck. But if you go on the corner of the frame, you'll be able to grind. Smaller wheels will give you more room for that. I haven't tried with 90mm. Some people ask me if you could use it. Yes, you can use 90, you can even use 80 if you want. I wouldn't, because then you lose the main thing of these frames, which is skating with big wheels, being able to just roll through everything. But again, that's my opinion. You can go up, probably can even put 60mm wheels if you want. Just try it, but I want to see it. If you do it, please show me. I would love to see you skating with 60mm wheels on this. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's totally doable. When it comes to grinds, like I told you, it's fun. It's completely different. You always need to be on the corners of the frame. You can't slide with your feet flat like you would be able to do on a regular aggressive skate small frame. But it's fun. Just the amount of speed and the way you can mix sliding, wheel slides to proper grind slides or coping or ledge slides, it makes it just a different experience. And as a freestyle skater, it's fun. But if you're looking for some frames just to put on your aggressive skates, if if your boot is UFS, just to roll around, the perfect thing. This is amazing. If you just want to roll around, if you want like a city like Barcelona, if you're going to Barcelona, a lot of people just skate from place to place, but sometimes most of you don't have two pairs of skates, like one pair of free skates and one pair of aggressive skates. One set of these frames would completely would work, would just be perfect. So you just change the frames and then you just roll around. If you just go for a distance, you put all the wheels down and then they won't be as nervous, but if you want to do tricks, then you can play a little bit with rockers. Something really cool that I found out the other day is you can change the frames without needing to take any other wheel, which means from here I can just, the tool needs to be a little bit sideways, but it works. I can take the frames, I can take my frames out without needing to take the front or the back wheel, and that's actually pretty cool, makes it a lot faster. So if I need to change these frames for a smaller frames to just go into some grind or some whatever stuff that I want, that's the way. And that's it. I'm gonna show you some tricks that I've done with these over the last few days. I've been having lots of fun with this, so I would totally tell you to try them. They come as a frame only, or you can buy the pack that comes with, I think it's Power Slide Infinity 110mm wheels. So these are the two options that you can buy this frame, and if you ask me, again, they work. You try them out and let me know how they work for you. Okay? If there's anything else that I can help you with, if you have any other questions, man, I got these frames here, I got some other boots where I can try them on. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. And we're done for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not subscribing to the channel, now is the time to do it. There's something somewhere below the video just saying subscribe. Click on it. I'll be doing more of these videos. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you soon.
Vou viver até quando